Shankuk's gaze didn't leave Tong, not for a second. He exhaled slowly, then turned slightly toward the counter. Another. He said, and the waiter voice calm, but there was something underneath it now. The waiter nodded quickly and pressed the fresh drink in front of him. Jungkook wrapped his finger around the glass, but before he could fit it, and a hand slid over warm from Thong. Jungkook's eyes flickered sideways. Too late. Thong had already taken the glass from his grip and brought it to his lips, drinking it in one smooth motion, again empty. He lowered it with a soft sound, exhaling lightly as if he enjoyed it. Shankuk's jaw tightened. Another, he said again, sharper this time. The waiter hesitated, then offered a new glass. Shankuk picked it up immediately, this time bringing it toward his lips but fingers. Tong's finger pressed lightly against his lips, stopping him. Shankuk gazed first. Their eyes met, close, too close. Then the glass was gone again. Tong took it, drank it, all of it, in one go. Jungkook groaned under his breath, frustrated. Now, are you done? He muttered. Not it. Tong replied smoothly. Jungkook let out a quiet scope. Fine, another. The third glass came, but this time Jungkook didn't touch it. He just looked at it, then at Tong, fleeting, gone. But Tong didn't move. Instead, he leaned in, elbow on the counter, resting casually, like his body angled toward Jungkook, watching him, eyes low, intense. A faint, teasing curve on his lips. Jungkook shook his head slightly under his breath, reaching for the drink himself. The glass lifted, touched his lips, and gone again. Thong took it, but this time it didn't rush. He drank slowly, deliberately, his head tilted back slightly, exposing the line of his neck under the dim light. The movement of his throat was dissolved, unhurried, almost like he knew exactly what he was doing. Jungkook eyebrow followed unconsciously, fixed. Thong lowered the glass when he finished, placing it down with a soft click. He exhaled lightly, shaking his head once as if savoring the taste, and then a drop from his chin, sliding down slowly, tracing the line of his throat. Jungkook back cocked, his body moved before his mind could catch up, leaning in close, too close, and without thinking, he brushed it away. His lips barely grazing Tong's skin, just enough, just once. Tong gasped. Tong froze for a second after that, then suddenly pushed back from the counter. What the hell was that? He snapped. Jungkook didn't flinch. Instead, he let out a short scoff, wiping his thumb across his open lip like nothing had happened. How dare me? He shot back, standing up now. You have been drinking from my glass this whole time, and now you are asking me that? Tong's eyes flashes. Don't twist this, he said sharp. That was completely different, and you know it. Oh yeah, Shankuk stepped closer. Then what was that? Just another game you are playing? Tong didn't answer. He just swung his fist connected with Shankuk's jaw, snapping his head to the side. Gasp erupted again. Not again. Someone stopped them. But Shankuk didn't stay back. He hit back just as hard, grabbing Tong by his collar and throwing him another punch, landing as the crowd screamed around them. Hands punched, pulled at them, voices shouted, but neither listened. They crashed into the floor, the impact knocking the breath out of both of them. They struggles, fist landing, gripping tightly, put jaws. Stop it. Are you insane? Security, someone call security. It took a few seconds, but the fight slowed, not because they wanted it, because something shifted. Tong pushed himself up slightly, breathing. Get up, he snapped. But Jungkook didn't move, didn't react. He just stared. Tong frowned. What are you doing? Get. Then he noticed Jungkook's eyes locked on his lip, on the small cut, on the blood. What? Tong muttered, confused. Jungkook slowly sat up, still staring, like everything else had faded away again. He reached out, gripping Tong's arm, lightly pulling him up into the sitting position in front of him. Tong shifted. What are you? Shankuk didn't answer. He pulled out a handkerchief from his pocket, his movements suddenly careful and gentle. Your lip is bleeding, he said quietly, like before, like none of this made sense. He brought the cloth up, dabbing lightly to the corner of Tong's mouth, careful, slow. Tong is slightly at the touch, brows furrowed, and that snap is something. Jungkook blinked once, twice. Reality rushing back in. The noise, the crowd, the friends, all of them watching, staring, confused, shocked. Jungkook froze, his hands still mid-air, his mind catching up what he was doing. To who he was doing it to. His enemy, Tong. His expression changed instantly. The softness disappeared, replaced by something guarded, almost shaken. Without a word, he pulled his hand back, stood up abruptly, didn't look at Tom, didn't look at anyone, and just left. Tom stayed right where he was, on the floor. For a few seconds, he didn't move at all. The music was still blasting, people still whispering, but it all felt distant, like it wasn't happening around him. His fingers slowly came up to his lips, still bleeding. He pressed lightly against it, watching just a little, but his mind wasn't in the pain on Janko. On the way he had looked at him, on the way he had Tong's jaw tightened. He pushed himself up abruptly. Tong, one of his men rushed forward. Are you okay? Another one stares at him confused. What was that? Why did he just suddenly? And you? Someone is curtains narrowing their eyes. Why didn't you push him away? Tong shot a look at them, sharp, annoyed. Stop talking. He muttered, grabbing a napkin from the table and wiping his lip lovely. But the question didn't stop. Don't tell me you went soft on him, his friend said, folding his arm, because that didn't look like a fight anymore. Tom scoffed. Soft, he replied, laughing. For him, another friend stepped closer. Then explain it, because from what we saw, you both looked off. Someone added, like you forgot you were fighting. That heat nerve. Tong's expression darkened instantly. Watch your words, he said coldly. Silence fell for a second, but one of them still didn't back down. You didn't hit him again, he pointed out. You just sat there and he hesitated and added. He was looking at you like what? Tong snapped. Like he cared that. That made Tong laugh, but there was no humor in it. You are imagining things, he said, shaking his head. That guy doesn't care about anyone. His friend is at a bro. Really? Then, what was that whole cleaning up your lip thing? Dong sat still for a second. Just a second. Then he wiped his lip harder, irritated. He is messed up. In the end, he muttered, that's all. Or maybe. I said drop it. This time the tone was final, cold enough that no one spoke after that. Dong tossed the blood-stained napkin onto the table, running his tongue lightly over the cut again. It stung, but not as much as thought, lingering in his mind. That moment, that look, the way Jungkook had touched him, like, no. His expression hardened it completely. I will teach him a lesson, Thong said suddenly. His friends glanced at each other. That tone in his voice had changed. No confusion now, just something sharper, more dangerous. I think he can play games with me. Tong continued, grabbing his jacket. I will show him exactly who he is dealing with. One of his friends smirked slightly. There you are. Tong didn't respond. He just turned it around to the exit. Not to chase him, not tonight, but his mind was already it. Next time, it wouldn't end in the same way. Because whatever that moment was, he was going to crush it before it turned it into something he couldn't control. A few hours later, the corridor were crowded, students talking, laughing, moving between classes. Tong walked with his friends, casually sipping his iced strawberry milkshake, the cold drink smoothing against his slight itch on his lips. Does it hurt? One of his friends asked, glancing at the bum. Tong shrugged. It's fine. Another friend scoffed, looking at him. Fine. He literally smashed his fist on your lips. And look at him. Someone added, nodding forward, acting like nothing happened. Tong followed his gaze. Shankuk, leaning against the wall with his friends, laughing, relaxed, like the whole thing meant nothing. Tong gripped on the cup tightened slightly. His friend nudged him. You are still gonna let that go? Yeah, another chimed in, smirking. That doesn't look like you. Do something, one of them said, almost excited. At least wipe the smirk off his face. Tong didn't reply immediately. His eyes stared on Shankuk. Then he glanced down at the drink, eyes cold. A slow smirk formed on his lips. Oh, I will. Without another word, he started walking toward Shankuk. His friends exchanged look, ready, already seeing trouble. Shankuk was made laugh when he noticed him. His smile faded slightly. Look, who decided to show up? One of his friends muttered. Tong stopped right in front of him. Close, too close. Shankuk raised a brow. What? He said. Came to thank me for the hit? Tong smiled sweetly. Yeah, he said, something like that. Before Jungkook could react, Tong grabbed the front of his waistband slightly and poured the entire iced coffee down. Cold liquid rushed instantly. Jungkook jerked. What the? He stepped back sharply, eyes widening at the sudden cold. Tong stepped away calmly, empty cup in hand, a satisfied smirk on his face. Now you are even, he said. Round them cast laughter. What was this? No way. Jungkook looked down, then back at Tong, shock, turning into anger. Dangerous. Tong just tilted his head. Problem? He asked, and just like that, the word was back again. Jungkook looked down, then back at Tong. The cold shock faded quickly, replaced by something else, something darker. His dog lectured, "You are dead." Tong just smirked, taking a step back. Relax, he said casually. It's just a drink. Around them, students were already whispering, some laughing, some just watching this scene unfold. Cook wiped on his shirt, his expression hardening. With every second, just a drink? He repeated. Tong shrugged. Consider it payback? That was it. Jungkook stepped forward, fast. Tong barely had the time to react before Jungkook grabbed his wrist and pulled him closer. Payback? Jungkook muttered, leaning in slightly. You think that's enough? Tong didn't back down. Don't like it, he said. Do something. The challenge leads something. Jungkook gripped tighter. Oh, I will. Before anyone could process it, he dragged Tong with him. Hey, what are you doing? One of his friends called out. Jungkook, someone else shouted, but Jungkook didn't stop, didn't look back. He pushed open the nearby washroom door, pulled Tong inside, and smashed it shut. Silence. Heavy. The outside noises muffled instantly. Tong yanked his hand back. What the hell is wrong with you? Before he could finish, Jungkook stepped closer. Too close. You think this is funny? Jungkook said, voice low. Tong laughed under his breath. It was, he replied. Jungkook scoffed. You never changed. And you do? Tong shot back, a buzz. Their breath uneven, their tension back stronger. Jungkook ran a hand through his hair, clearly trying to control himself. You made a scene, he muttered. Jungkook tilted his head. So did you? Jungkook stepped closer again. You are teasing me. Maybe I am, Tong replied. Their eyes locked, neither moving, neither backing down. Don't complain when you don't like the result. Jungkook said. Tong smirked. Try me. A second passed, then another, and just like that, something shifted from anger to something else. Something dangerous, something neither of them was ready to admit. Both felt it. Tong stumbled slightly before yanking his hand back. Are you out of your mind? He snapped. What the hell is wrong with you? Jungkook didn't answer immediately, just looked at him, dark, intense. You created a mess, Jungkook said finally, voice low. Now fix that. Tong frowned, confused for a second, and his eyes dropped to Jungkook's socket close. Realization hit, and his eyes widened. You are insane. Jungkook crossed his arms, leaning slightly back against the sink. Do it first, he said. I have classes. Tong let out a breathless laugh. You have seriously lost it. Jungkook pushed himself off the sink, stepping closer. Yes, he said quietly. I have. That tone made Tong stare. Because of you. Jungkook and his silence fell for a second. Then Tong scoffed, trying to brush it off. Stop acting dramatic. Jungkook hadn't suddenly grabbed his wrist again. Firm, not hurting, but not letting go either. I'm not joking, he said. You keep crossing line like nothing matters. Tong tried to pull back. Then what? You are going to report me? A challenge. Jungkook eyes narrowed. If that's what it takes. That made Tong pause. His jaw tightened. You wouldn't. Try me, Jungkook said, a long second pause. Then Tong appeared in frustration, running a hand through his hair. Fine, he muttered. Give me that. Jungkook let go, slowly, watching him closely. Tong grabbed a tissue roughly, clearly annoyed, and stepped closer, keeping his movement quick, irritated. This is stupid, he muttered. You are unbelievable. Yeah, Jungkook replied, and you are careless. Their eyes met again, close, too close. Tong's hand passed for a second. Jungkook didn't move, didn't step back. Tong looked away first. Next time, he muttered, don't stand in front of me. Jungkook scoffed softly. Next time, he replied. Don't start something you can't handle. Another pass, heavy. Then Tong stepped back, tossing the used tissue aside. Done, he said shortly. Shankuk glanced down, then back at him. No, you are not. He looked down at him and said, what more do you think is left? Shankuk smirked and opened the button of his pant and pushed it down with his underwear. Now clean it properly. Tai gasped, turning away. What the hell are you doing? Shankuk crossed his arms, saying, what do you think? It's sticky and I can't handle it, so clean it. Tai didn't turn back. Clean it by yourself. Shankuk leaned forward, whispering in Tai's ear, but I want you to clean it. Tai turned it and their faces came closer. Very closer. Shut up and stay away. He pushed Shankuk's face away with his palm flat on Shankuk's face and was about to leave, but where are you going? Shankuk grabbed his wrist, stopping him. The washroom door opened. Shankuk stepped out first. Thong followed. Silence hung between them, thick, unspoken. The moment they stepped into the corridor, eyes were on him. Whispers started instantly. Wouldn't they just inside together? For so long too. What were they even doing? Thong shot at it. Shankuk ignored it or tried to. Then Shankuk's friend approached first. Yo, one of them smirked. What took you so long? Another laughed. Didn't know you two had things to sort out. Shankuk shot them a look. Shut up. But it wasn't harsh, just distance. Before anything else, a voice cut in. Shankuk. Both of them turned it. Hyojin walking straight toward them, not even glancing at Tong. Her eyes were on Shankuk. Tong noticed that something in his chest tightened, unpleasant, sharp. Hyojin stopped in front of Shankuk. Are you okay? His voice softened now. Concern. Shankuk frowned slightly. I'm fine. You don't look fine, she said, stepping closer, her hand lifted, brushing lightly against his arm, shaking. Tong's expression changed instantly. His gaze dropped to her face. Something burned inside him, hot, irritating, unwanted. You should be more careful. Hyojin continued. You got hurt because of him. That did it. Before Tong could stop himself, don't touch him. Silence. Everything froze. Hyojin blinked. Shankuk slowly turned his head toward Tong. What? Tong stared, realizing too late what he just said. Hyojin frowned. Excuse me? Tong scoffed, trying to cover it. I said, don't make it a big deal. He muttered, it's just some fight. Shankuk was still staring at him, closely, curiously, like he was trying to pull the truth out of him, right? But his eyes didn't leave Tong, not even for a second. Hyojin crossed her arms slightly. I was talking to him, she said, clearly annoyed. Then to Shankuk, come, I need to talk to you. She reached for his wrist, and this time, Tong reacted instantly. His hand shot out, grabbing Shankuk's arm firm, tight, possessive. Even he didn't realize what he was doing. Shankuk's eyes dropped to Tong's hand, then back up, something unreadable flashing in his eyes. What now? Shankuk asked quietly. Tong froze. His grip loosened, but didn't fully leave. He stopped. Don't know what to say. Didn't have the reason. Hyojin looked in between them, confused. Suspicious? Tong? She said. Tong let go abruptly. Nothing, he muttered. Go. Hyojin took Shankuk with her, but Shankuk didn't move immediately. He looked at Tong for one long second, then another, trying to understand, trying to connect something. Then finally he let Hyojin pull him away. Tong stood there alone now, watching them walk away, his jaw tight, his chest uneasy. What the hell was that? He muttered under his breath because for the first time that reaction didn't feel like hate at all. The principal office was quiet, too quiet. Shankar stood in front of the desk, shoulders straight, expression blank, but his eyes weren't calm. Why was I called, sir? He asked. The principal didn't answer immediately. He simply turned the laptop toward him. Watched. Shankar leaned slightly. The video started, the club, the crowd, and then him. Tong. Fighting. Precious shows. Shankar jaw tightened as he watched himself throw the fist visible punch in the clip. Of course, that's what they recorded. That's what they showed. He laid out a quiet scope and straightened it up. And that's when he noticed him, Tong, sitting in the corner chair like he owned the room, arm crossed, one leg bouncing lazily, a smirk playing on his lip, watching him. Jungkook eyes hardened. Didn't he tell you he started it first? Shaku said, turned it back to the principal, but his gaze kept flickering toward Tong. The principal adjusted his glasses. I don't think he started it, he replied calmly. The video suggested otherwise. Jungkook laughed dryly. Of course it does, he muttered. Why would anyone show the part where they are at fault? This time, he looked directly at Tong. Tong didn't even deny it. He just tilted his head slightly, that same annoying smirk still there. Blaming me already? Tong said lazily. You are the one who lost control. Jungkook shocked answered. Say that again. Or what? Tong shot back, leaning forward slightly now. You will hit me here too? Enough. The principal snapped sharply, both of them silenced. But the tension didn't drop, it only thickened. The principal exhaled, clearly annoyed now. I don't care who started it, he said firmly. What I saw is unacceptable. Fighting in the public place, creating a scene. Do you have any idea what kind of trouble this could bring to our university? Neither of them responded because neither of them cared about that. Their focus was still on each other. The principal tapped the pen on the desk. Since both of you were involved, he continued, you will both serve detention. That made Jungkook's eyes flicker. Tong raised a brow. Detention? Tong repeated, amazed. Seriously? Yes, the principal said firmly. After classes, fun week. Jungkook scoffed under his breath. Tong leaned back again, shaking his head slightly like this was all beneath him. This is ridiculous. He muttered. What's ridiculous? The principal shot back. Is your behavior silence? Then leave now. The principal said, and if I hear about anything like this again, the consequences will be much worse. Shaku didn't wait, he turned and walked toward the door. Tong stood up too. They reached the door at the same time, puzzled just for a second, neither looking at each other, both aware that Tong spoke low enough only Jungkook could hear. Try not to embarrass yourself in detention. Jungkook gripped on the door handle, tightened it. He didn't react. Just don't sit too close, he replied coldly. Wouldn't want to. You stealing anything else a bit. Tong smirked. Who said I would wait for permission? Jungkook opened the door, walked out, and Tong followed. Detention hadn't even started it, and it already felt like a fight waiting to happen. The library was unusually quiet, too quiet. Only the soft sound of books shifting, pages turning, and the faint echo of footsteps filled the space. Detention, cleaning duty together. Jungkook stood on one side of the shelf, stacking books back into place. The movement sharp and controlled. Across from him, Tong doing the same, silently. Then both reached for the same book at the same time. Their hands touched and still. Slowly their eyes lifted locked. Neither pulled away, just clearing. The silence stretched, heavy, uncomfortable. Jungkook broke the first. Pulling his hand back, he scoffed lightly. Only if you hadn't shown that video, he muttered, placing another book roughly on the shelf. We wouldn't have been here. Tong didn't miss a beat. Only if you hadn't started the fight. He shot back, tone just sharp. We wouldn't be here. Jungkook let out a harmless laugh. Only if you hadn't poured that drink over yourself like, show up, this wouldn't have happened. Tong eyes narrowed slightly. Only if you hadn't acted like some obsessed idiot. He said, voice low, this wouldn't have happened. Jungkook gaze snapped back to him. I am not obsessed. Tong tilted his head, studying him. Then why did you do it? He asked, stepping a little closer. Because people don't just do that. Jungkook saw clenched. I am not your lover. He said flatly. Tong pointed at him slightly, a faint smirk forming. Then why Jeon? Jungkook? He pressed. Tell me, are you secretly in love with me? Jungkook eyes widened for a split second, then he scoffed, looking away. Love? He repeated. With you? Impossible. Tong let out a laugh, soft laugh. Yeah, of course, impossible for you, he said, shrugging lightly. Anyway, there are already enough people chasing me around this university. I don't need one more. That he did. Jungkook's expression darkened instantly. Before Tong could react, Jungkook grabbed his arm, turning him around and pinning him lightly against the shelf. Book shifting behind him. Say that again. Jungkook said was low, and Tong didn't flinch. He just stares right back. I said what I said, he replied calmly. Why? Does it bother you? Jungkook gripped at me slightly. I stayed quiet when you said you slept with someone at night. He said, don't expect me to stay quiet now. Tong lips covered into a smirk. Oh, he leaned in just a little. So John Jungkook is jealous because that someone wasn't him? Silence. Jungkook didn't answer, just stares at him, and as silence said enough. Tong's smirk grew. What is it? He whispered mockingly. Now you want to be that someone? That was it. Jungkook's expression snapped. His hand came up, smack. The sound echoed in the quiet library. Tong's head turned slightly with the force, a faint red mark forming on his cheek. I will never want to be the part of your life, Jungkook said coldly, voice sharp with anger. Someone who goes around with half of the college. He scoffed. You are disgusting. The word hung in the air, heavy, cutting. Tong didn't respond immediately, but something in his expression shifted. Jungkook didn't say. He let go of him abruptly, turning away and walking to the other side of the shelf, picking up another book like nothing had happened. But the silence that followed was louder than anything he had said. The sound of the slap still lingered in the air. Tong didn't move. His head was slightly turned to the side, cheeks stinking, the faint mark already forming. But that wasn't what held him still. It was Jungkook's word. You are disgusting. They echoed louder than they should have. Slower, heavier. Tong let out a quiet breath, almost like a laugh. But it broke halfway. Because it wasn't funny, that not even a little. A tear slipped down his cheek. He blinked like he didn't expect it. But it came anyway. Then suddenly everything he had just replayed in his mind. Every word, every lie, every deliberate push. He closed his eyes. Good. That's what he wanted, right? To hurt him, to make Jungkook hate him even more, to make sure there was nothing left between them, because that's what he deserved. Not forgiveness, not understanding, not him. His fingers curled slightly at his side. I did it again. He whispered under his breath, his chest tightening painfully, because none of it was true. None of the words, not a people, not the thing he said, nothing. He had just thrown them out like knives, just to see Jungkook react, just to make him angry, because anger was easier. Anger meant distance. The distance meant Jungkook could never get close enough to see the truth. Tong slowly sunk down, his back sliding against the shelf until he was sitting on the cold floor. His hand came up to his face, pressing harder against his eyes. I'm so stupid, he muttered, his voice shaking. The memory hit him again that day, the playground, Jungkook's voice saying, I didn't do it. And him, not believing him, choosing someone else, a stranger, over his best friend. His chest tightened more. I know, he whispered, voice breaking. I know you didn't. Because he did. Later, much later, he found out who actually pushed that boy, what really happened. But by then, it was late. Why? Way too late. Jungkook was already gone, and Tong had already lost him. I chose wrong. He said, voice barely audible now. I chose wrong. Another tear slipped down, then another. He let out a shaky breath, his shoulders shaking. I don't deserve to fix it. That was the truth he lived with every single day, and that's why he never told Jungkook, never corrected it, never tried to fix the past. Because if Jungkook knew, if he found out that Tong knew the truth all this time, it would hurt him even more. And Tong couldn't do that. He wouldn't. So instead he chose this, to be villain, to be the one Jungkook could hate without hesitation, to push him away every single time, to make sure there was nothing left to hold on to, even if it broke him in the process. The quiet sob escaped him, his head dropped forward, resting against his knees as he finally let himself cry, not louder, just quietly, like he had been doing for years, punishing himself over and over again. The library door creaked open. Soft footsteps echoed in the quiet space. Cook? Her voice was gentle but worried. Shankuk was in mid-motion, a book still in his hand, and turned slightly. She rushed toward him the moment she saw him. Shankuk, she called it again, closing the distance quickly before wrapping her arms around him. I heard what happened in the club yesterday, she said, holding him tightly. Are you okay? Did he hurt you? Shankuk stiffened for just a second and relaxed slightly. I am fine, Eugene, he said quietly across the shelf. Tong had already stood up, back facing them, hands moving as he picked up the book again, like he didn't care, like he wasn't listening. But he was. Every word. Eugene pulled back, scanning Jungkook's face. Her brows furrowed. You didn't look fine, he said. He did do anything? Shankuk shook his head. No, he replied, his tone turning colder. He didn't, Abbas. Then, he doesn't have the strength to do that anymore. Eugene frowned slightly. Shankuk let out a dry scoff. Such a slut. Behind them, Tong hand still on the book, his eyes shut lightly, and a tear slipped down. So quietly, no one noticed. Good. That's what he wanted, wasn't it? To make Jungkook hate him, to hear that word like that, to deserve them. But hearing it from him, it felt like something sharp had passed straight through his chest, like it physically hurt it. Still, he didn't turn, didn't react, just stood there. Eugene crossed her arms, clearly annoyed now. Seriously, he is getting worse. She muttered. I swear, if he tried anything again, he won't. Shankuk cut her off. His voice was calm. Eugene looked at him, still not convinced. Anyway, she sighed, softening a little. You shouldn't even be here like this. I will clean this for you, okay? You should go home and rest. Shankuk shook his head immediately. No, Eugene, it's okay. He said, You go, I will finish it. But it's my detention. Said firmly, I will handle it. Eugene hesitated, looking at him carefully. You sure? She asked softly. You don't look okay, Shankuk. At least sit down for a bit. I said I am fine. He replied quieter this time, but no harsh, just closer enough. Eugene said, You are so stubborn. She muttered under her breath a small pulse. Then she stepped closer again, her expression softening completely this time. Just don't push yourself too hard, okay? She said gently. Jungkook didn't answer, but he didn't pull away either. So she hugged him again, tighter this time, like she was trying to make sure he was really okay. Call me if anything happens, she added softly. Second passed. Then she pulled back, gave him one last look before turning and walking toward the door. Her footsteps faded and door closed, and once again it was just the two of them. Silence returned, heavy, uncomfortable. Shankar stood there for a moment, staring at the spot where Eugene and had just been, his grip tightening slightly around the book in his hand before he could turn back to the shelf work. That's what he would focus on, wasn't it? Across from him, Tong didn't move much, still facing the shelf, still pretending to be busy, but his hands weren't steady. A book slipped slightly from his grip before he cocked it up again. Jungkook noticed it, of course said it, but he said nothing, just continued placing books back, one after another. Done talking? Tong's voice broke it, low, flat. Jungkook puzzled for a second, then resumed. Why? He replied without looking at him. Jealous? A smirk. The word slipped out before he could stop it. Tong let out a short, harmless laugh. Offered? He said. Don't flatter yourself. Shankar shot tightened. Then mind your own business. I am, Tong replied. You aren't even talking loud enough for everyone to hear. That made Jungkook turn, finally. What's your problem? He asked, irritation clear now. Tong turned it too slowly. His expression was blank. No, too normal, cold, like nothing had happened earlier. Problem? He repeated. You are the one throwing insult around like you didn't just make a scene yesterday? Shankar covered. You deserve it. Jungkook's eyes darkened slightly. Did I? He asked Abbas. Or are you trying to convince yourself? Shankar stepped closer, not too close, but enough. See what you actually want to say, he said. Tong held his gaze. For a second, something flickered again. Something tired, something softer, but it disappeared just as quickly. You are still the same, Tong said instantly. Act first, think later. Shaku's expression hardened. And you are still fake. He shot back. Nothing you say ever matches what you do. That hit closer than intended. Tong's hand clenched slightly at his side, but he didn't react the way he wanted to. Didn't snap, didn't lash out. Instead, he looked at Shankuk for a long second, then turned it away again. Is she your girlfriend? He slipped out him knowing. Shankar stopped turning to him. What it has to do with you? Tong held the gaze, saying, it has nothing to do with me. I'm just asking so I can tell the whole uni that Cheon Shankuk is dating a flat ass girl. A second of silence. Then Shankuk snapped. You? He threw the book in his hand into the table and rushed toward Tong. Tong's eyes widened for a split second, then he laughed and ran. Catch me first, he called, running around the shelf. Kim Tong? Jungkook shouted, chasing after him. Don't run your mouth if you can't run fast. Tong looking around another shelf, still laughing. You are too slow, Jeon. Just wait till I catch you. Then catch me. They moved between rows of shelves, footsteps echoing, books sliding, shifting as they brushed past. Then Tong turned it too quickly. His shoulder hit one of the tall shelves. It tilted slowly at first, then faster. Tong's smile dropped. Oh, oh! Before he could react, Shankuk rushed forward, grabbing him, pulling him in, turning. The shark came crashing down. Third, they hit the floor together. The shelf slammed against Shankuk's back. A heavy sound echoed in the library, but Shankuk didn't react, didn't even flinch. His focus was somewhere else, on Tong, right beneath him. Faces inches apart, breaths mixing, too close. Feet too close. Tong's hand had instinctively grabbed Shankuk's shirt, still holding him. Jungkook's chin dangling forward, brushing lightly against Tong's lip. Neither of them moved, because if they did, even slightly, their lips would touch. Their chests were pressed together. Breaths, uneven, loud. Tong swallowed. Jungkook shut tears instantly, like nothing else existed in that moment, and then a phone rang. The sharp sound broke everything. Tong blinked, reality crashing back. He quickly slipped out from under Jungkook, pushing himself up. Shit, he muttered, lifting the fallen shelf with effort and settling it back properly. Jungkook got up too, brushing himself up, cursing under his breath. Watch where you are going, he muttered. You were the one chasing me, Tong shot back. They both started picking up the fallen books, placing them back in silence. But Tong noticed Jungkook's hand kept going to his back again and again. A small frown formed on his face. Does it hurt? Tong asked. Jungkook stared, then turned it to him. For a second, he said nothing, then quietly, no, a buzz. It hurts here. He pointed at his chest, his heart. Tong just stares at him, speechless.